Okay, YouTube, today what we are going to do is solder up the battery packs. Now that we've collected all the cells we need, what I've already done is I've just tinned each cell. As you can see, positive side, negative side. So what we're going to do is create the bus bars, solder them onto the packs. So we get the electrical cable. What I've been doing is measuring out the amount that I need. I'll start off with about 1.2 meters of electrical cable. We've got to cut off the insulation without cutting off your fingers. Like this. Chuck that over there. Then what we got to do is cut the insulation off of these wires. Place it in the vise. Very carefully with a razor blade. That off and repeat the process. Professional, all in one go. Semi-pro at least, I would say. What we do is we get them all together, and you got to make sure that you try and get them as close to each other at the end as possible. Attach them inside the drill. Now, tight. Pull it nice and tight, lean on it, and then twist. Back a little, undo it. Twist the ends again because you don't want it to unwind. It won't, but it just keeps it neat while we are working with it. And there you have a nice straight bus bar. Then what we do is 2 screws here. So you just put the bus bar over the screws, grab the ends, pull it tight, so you get that general shape, like that. And then get your battery pack, and that fits on there. Okay, the next part, what we've got to do now is connect all the cells to the bus bar. And what I use is just that same wire, but I take one single strand of that wire and I use this on the earth side. have to move this down a little. Hope you can still see. Right, move the camera, hopefully it's better. Anyone with a keen eye will see there's already a pack there that's done. We've actually got a few packs done. So, what we do, we solder on the first one, and pretty much just go across like that. Now I'm fairly sure that you don't want to listen to me talk rubbish doing this whole thing, so we'll time lapse this, and yeah, giddy up. Now what we've got to do is cut off all the bits of wire that I don't need. All trimmed, all connected. Now what we've got to do is put some heat shrink on here. So what I do is I measure out 10 centimetres. I have no idea what that is in inches, and I don't really care. I just crimp one on each side. And the inside one's really tight. Crikey. And I'm pushing that way so that I make sure the terminal is actually on. Now, what we do is we get the heat gun, we heat shrink these. it's got to look purdy and it's got to be safe. Something strangely satisfying about watching heat shrink. Maybe that's just me. I did put the plug on the wrong way. I told you, I'm only semi-pro. Okay, that's the earth side done. Now what we've got to do is the exact same thing, but we're going to do the live side. But what I use is glass fuses, like this. These are 1 amp glass fuses. And as you can see, if I show you on the red pack, we just put one on every cell and solder it on. So every single cell in the pack will be fused by a 1 amp fuse. And then also you'll have a main circuit breaker or disconnect on the entire 48 volts. So I might show you maybe me doing a couple of these, but it's the exact same process as that. The only difference is we're putting on glass fuses. Okay, I'll show you a few fuses being soldered on, but I'm not going to show you the lot, and I'll tell you for why. It's boring, and I also like to listen to music when I'm doing this, but you can't listen to the music that I listen to, because YouTube, being like YouTube is, they'll ban it for copyright. So we'll just run a couple of these fuses. You get the gist of it. It ain't rocket science. And it's a great way to stay in shape. More copyright. Okay, I'm putting some music on now. So we gotta say goodbye. Alright, we'll solder some more. I'll pause the music. Where am I at? I forget now. Okay. Okay, quick update. A cup of tea, very important. A bowl of cheesy balls, also very important. and a tub to put in these little tags. See you soon. And that's them all soldered. We'll just cut off all the tags, put the heat shrink on the end, put the terminals on for the Anderson plugs. Good going. Back to the music. But on the, I hope you can see that, on the live side here I put a cable tie that goes all the way around the pack. You see what it does is it just gives that wire there a little extra bit of support, so we're not pulling on these glass fuses, because these glass fuses can break really easily. So we'll do the same on this pack. You don't have to do it for the negative side, because we use that thicker wire. That's really tough, like that's going nowhere. So we just do it on this side. What that does is it makes that a lot more secure there, so there's less chance of actually damaging these glass fuses, because we don't want to damage these. Because when we set these, when this goes in the power wall, we've got to bend these plugs quite a bit to get them to plug into the next pack, so as little stress on here as possible is good. Okay, well, that's pretty much all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Thanks for watching, and if you liked, please subscribe.